this Allison Holker going back and forth with Twitch's friend. And you could have left that in there, baby. And y'all, do y'all see when Allison, there's some questions that I want to ask Allison. First question I wanted to ask Allison is why did you want anyone to sign an NDA knowing you was going to come out here and blemish this man's image? First of all. Second of all, to think that you would make this mom suffer and sign an NDA on her own child's body. Second of all, Allison, you wrong for going and reading that man's journals. Whatever he was going through. Third of all, when you found this suspicious box full of drugs, Allison Holker, did you call the police? See, Allison, I think what you didn't do was you threw the police off by running your tail to the police station. There was no paper trail behind you from then. Allison Holker, you are the biggest liar, the most, I mean, I done seen something like you, but honey bunny, you take the cake. Now, I do believe that, now I'm going to say allegedly to everything, you knew how Twitch's dad left up out of here. And I do believe that someone planned this man's demise as well. Twitch did not delete himself and definitely wouldn't have deleted himself. He left a clue. And the clue was your daggone weapon, baby. He could have took his, but why would he take yours, Allison? Then, while you're going to make a report, suspiciously, these people at the hotel call and report a body. And all of a sudden now, Allison Holker has been just, you know, your whole story is fishy to me, lady. And it been fishy from the start. From when this happened. And I was doing my lives on you. I already figured you out. You wanted him out the... You moved too fast to try to get this man's money first and foremost, Miss Allison. And then the conversations between you and Twitch's friend, you are callous, cold-hearted, and you don't give a dang. And to think that you're raising his two children, and for you to say, that man, you got a whole lot going on, Miss Allison Holker. And honey, baby, whoever your handler is and whoever got you out here writing books trying to make money off this man, but yet you want to daggone, you know, erase him out of your memory and erase him out of your situation, erase him away from his kids, erase him out of West. Like, you got her disrespecting this man, and this man have been in that child's life since that child was daggone, what, 4 or 5? Got her up in the air like she is this way before his kids was even born. He took on responsibility of another man. Where that man at, Allison Holker? Then you jump in, you got a whole nother man. You look nasty, disgusting, and you daggone look like you didn't give a dang on about Twitch. And for you to spin the narrative that this man went to a hotel when he could have did it at home. He didn't have to go spend no money at no hotel to off himself. Someone in you, I feel, in my opinion, got y'all's hands all over what happened to Twitch. Wasn't no sound of a weapon in the daggone hotel, and nobody that daggone was on the next door to Twitch heard your weapon go off, Allison Holker. So what? You plan to off your husband, sell the house that this man just bought, which I don't understand, Miss Allison Holker. But I do believe that you're in an industry that helped clean up crimes. Wait a minute. Miss Allison Holker, you should have stayed out of our eyes. Because what we see is a money grubbing, hungry ass white girl that wanted this man's money and everything he stand for, even his shine. But we will not stand by and let you taint this man's name by saying he was a dope fiend or something like that, girl. When you got bottles in front of you, passed out, daggone disrupting everything and everything, you need to take a look at you, because when you tell that story, your story sound like you got a whole lot of mental illness going on too, Miss Hawker. And you trying to play your stuff out by using Twitch, boo-boo. You don't see that the world is reading you now? We don't have to accept your man. I don't even know how you could bring a man over your teenage daughter. You know how freaky these daggone men can be. You need to at least let that daggone young lady grow up and be out the house before you bring another man in these children's life. Enjoy your life after that. But while you got children, there should not be another man introduced to your children like that young lady. They just lost their dad, and you put another man in them babies' faces. What kind of daggone witch are you? I see cold, callous, and don't give a dang. And we'll never buy the fact that you said that man was an addict. Ain't no way an addict to be on daggone live dancing and got more wind than the wind outside blowing. That man be tired of dancing and daggone everything if he was an addict. Try that for size. Then, you know, another thing that threw me off is when you said when you found the box, it brought a trigger to you. What something in the box used to do or you are doing, so it triggered you. Because that didn't sound right either, Miss Hollister. Miss Hawker. That didn't sound right. Sound like you the addict, boo-boo. Why didn't you call the police when you found this box? So the police can verify all of this crap you saying about this man. See, your letter, that the suicide letter, yes, we're going to say suicide. Ain't no other way around it. Says the same thing that you put in your book about your husband, saying that he was fighting with different things. Miss Allison Holker, I believe you and a few people knew how Twitch's dad went out of here. And y'all played the same game. Only to hurt his mother that way. But see, Allison Holker, you ain't never fooled me. Them children love their daddy. Your oldest daughter loved that man. Miss Holker, I don't think you loved him as much as you say you did. Because ain't no way you could have got out here and told all of that stuff. Talking about he was battling with being SA'd by some old... He been in the industry all his life, ain't he? So that means someone in the industry did it, huh, Miss Hollister? Y'all not fooling me with this, he did this to himself. No, ma'am. Miss Hawker, they gonna keep on talking till they investigate this. And they're gonna find out that it wasn't a daggone self-inflicted nothing. That man was betrayed. There was no reason for why he should leave his home if he felt like he needed to do something like that. Wouldn't he do it at home? For the person who's depressing him, which would have been you. Because God dang on and listening to your conversation and this his friend. Can't nobody get edgewise in when you talking, Miss Ma'am. And I can imagine y'all's arguments. You and Twitches. You lied. You said there wasn't no argument between y'all. Well, Miss Hollister, why would he daggone turn off his phone and not answer none of your phone calls if y'all didn't argue? Hi, Miss Hawker. See, your story might sound good to these other people out here, but you ain't never sold it to me. And I'll never buy it. That book need to be in the trash. And anybody buying any of your goddamn on stories need to be in the trash too. Because that man didn't unalive himself. That man was placed in that hotel. You're a damn liar. And God gonna expose it, Miss Hawker. You just watching you see. Everything around you right now is gonna crumble. Because you did wrong by that man. That book. Anything you got going on because you want to shine. You were jealous of Twitch and I don't want any parts of us connected to him. Girl, you sound stupid and that man made you who you was. How dare you? And I'm like Miss Connie right now. Girl, they should have your hide, the whole family. You should be investigated. From the time you ran your stinking tail to the goddamn gone police station, not leaving a paper trail, Miss Hollister. I wonder if you was at the hotel with him and left him like that. Y'all was celebrating y'all's anniversary, huh? Oh, yes, ma'am. Miss Hawker, there was no reason for why this man would have spent money to daggone do any of that. And then when he left, you sold the house that he just bought. Houseway. Your handlers done fucked you over, and you great. Hey, you know what happened when you fuck up the daggone play? You get fucked over, Miss Hollister. You done fucked up to where you done made people start looking into you now. It would have been a hush hush goodbye. He gone and daggone memories, but nah, you want to come out here and make some money. Hey, Tracy Boo. You wanted to come out here and make money off of this man by disgracing his name and his legacy. How dare you, Allison Holker? My father see through you and your handlers, and baby, y'all gonna be exposed. Any and everybody that made you get your dumb ass out here and make a dumb fool out of yourself, not out of this man, because people ain't believing that a man that's that happy, wanting more children, celebrated his anniversary, would go and do nothing like that. But see, you, sneaky snake, y'all knew how Connie's man left up out of here, Twitch's dad. So y'all played it just like that. Miss Connie, don't you believe in 1,000 years, dead and gone and come back again, that Twitch did this to himself, Miss Ma'am? Allison Holker's hands is all in this, allegedly. And she knows it. And I hope daggone Manny keep daggone bringing the pressure to you, girl. Because you said some things tonight that got everybody looking at you, Miss Holker. Looking at you like you the snake that you are. And you might have had your hands in on it so you can daggone get a good grab. And his mama didn't get nothing from her own child. How dare you, Allison Holker? You will be brought to justice. Please believe it. My God don't play. So you in the industry where you daggone serve something not high. It's a lower being. And baby, always know when you go black, you never go back, Miss Holker. Your daughter out here trying to look like us. She out here 16 with goddamn on eyelashes on and hair boof out. She look older than you. Or old as you. Well, I'm going to tell you, Miss Hawker, that book exposed you. It exposed you for the dirty dog that you is. And where's the drugs at that you found? Shouldn't you be turning them over to the police? Oh. Or was it a box? Was it any you know what, lady? Ain't no way I would have daggone read my daggone deceased husband's journal and put it in a book. Girl, you really trying to sell yourself. But you sold yourself short, lady. Because everybody looking at you now. From the time you ran out the house talking about he was missing. Girl, bye. You knew your husband was good. Girl, you done told on yourself. When I listen to you, Allison, you sound like April Thomas's little cousin telling on them, confessing. You're confessing. How the heck is you looking for your husband a suit also cleaning out the closet? What you cleaning out the closet for? He ain't even in the ground yet. He ain't even been buried. You said you was looking for a goddamn on suit for your husband. What, 2 years later, Allison? You found this box, what, just now? Because why is you just now coming out with all of this? What daggone do you gain for tearing this man's legacy down, lady? Because ain't no way in the world you wasn't partaking if he was on daggone drugs. Ain't no way you live with him and you wasn't doing it too. Get out of here, girl. But I don't believe it, not one bit. He was too energetic, too photogenic, too entertaining, too happy. His feet told a story, something yours will never do. His spirit tell a story, something yours don't. You don't dance with love and it show all over you, Allison. Right now you look stupid out here trying to dance without him. And no matter who you dance with, you still look stupid. Happy feet. Talking about you didn't want his shine on you. Baby, you needed that black shine. And I'm going to tell you that. You don't look good in that man's arms, lady. You need to sit down and heal. You ain't properly healed, lady. Your husband been gone 2 years. Ain't no way you in another man's arms. Not when my man done daggone passed up out of here. See, but you been daggone dating this man too long. Talking about I feel like three. Well, I've been with 3 times loving this man. You don't even know him to love him. Why you think he got an ex? He wasn't all that good, obviously. What? Wait. Did they say he was married or did we got an ex or something? They said something like that. I'd like to know what kind of story she's got behind this man that you all hugged up and think somebody got a daggone. You didn't even need to bring that man out here in nobody's face. You'll never shine. Never again. Your shine is over, lady. And you will be investigated because ain't no way in the hell Twitch daggone took your daggone weapon to do that with. That was a clue. If it was your weapon, he letting the world know you did it. Allegedly. By using your daggone weapon. How sway. He could have took his own, but he took yours. Wonder why yours wound up at the crime scene, Miss Baby. Miss Ma'am. They need to open this and investigate this good. FBI. Miss Holker needs to be investigated. The police didn't even check the house. How the hell we know that that man didn't off himself at her house and she cleaned it up and the next day she called in and called, boy, baby, she didn't even call in. She ran all the way to the police station. That would have been suspicious to me, officers. But see, you had it all planned to run to the police station. The police that you had working with you, the daggone, all this shit is daggone made up and facetious. Baby, they need to investigate you, Miss Holker. Because your story ain't sounding right. And the goddamn gone hotel people's story ain't sounding right and adding up either. Because y'all said at first, wasn't nobody at the hotel. Didn't nobody check in that hotel. Oh, it was one body that was next door to daggone Twitch. That you could have heard a pop in the room. Oh, yes, ma'am. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. But Miss Allison, you ain't never fooled me. I always had my eye on you. Always. Just like I got my eye on April Thomas and her daggone, family that helped her out as well. Yes, ma'am. And I tell you one thing, Miss Allison Holker. I ain't never been wrong, boo-boo kitty. You knew how Twitch's dad went out of here and y'all made sure that y'all made it look like he did that. Oh, yes, ma'am. But you ain't fooling me, Miss Holker. Now let's talk. Come answer my questions, Miss Holker. Because I got a few to ask you. Why did you run all the way to the police station? That was suspicious. Then you told the police that his phone was on daggone airplane mode. How would you know that, Miss Hawker? You told all of these stories and stuff. So, Miss Hawker, again, how did you know his phone was on airplane mode? You weren't with him, were you? Or were you at that hotel? Y'all was celebrating the goddamn on anniversary. What'd he say? Rah-rah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, but Miss Hawker, I've been on you since like a daggone pair of bloomers, baby. I'm on you like the stink on a bug, like white on rice. Yes, ma'am. I'm on you like yellow on a corn. Ka boo boo. You ain't never gonna get up off this one, baby. And the way Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo. Yes, ma'am. And all of the YouTubers that's on your tail out here. Stay on her tail, Ringo. Boy, baby, bye. She need to be investigated. And I mean immediately. Don't let her get away with it. And then, honey, baby, that house she sold, she could have gave that to Twitch's mama. Or them kids. You don't never sell a house from under somebody's nose. You could have gave that to them kids when they got older. Allison Holker, but your greedy butt wanted everything. That way FBI should have really looked into you because you was money hungry, baby. Hey, Miss Baby. Just as money hungry as you want to be. You didn't even wait till the man was hardly in the ground before you went for his money and anything. And then you trying to take his shine. You trying to make people think that you... I was making more or about the same as him. Like, why would you even compare yourself to him? It seems that you didn't like him. All of the stuff that you done put out here, it seems that you really didn't like your husband. And to want to daggone change your name, girl, I hope you don't get married no time soon. And I hope this man that you daggone latched on to, because it seems you like to daggone latch on the money. Marry him and off him and then daggone take what they got. This man better watch himself. He a CEO or something. Oh, yes, ma'am. Mr. Ma'am, you better watch yourself. Yes, ma'am. You better watch yourself, because Allison ain't just dating you because she know you got some daggone money behind that belt. Oh, yes, ma'am. All hugged up in this man's arms like he been with her for decades and years. And you can tell when someone is new to a relationship and somebody that's been seeing each other off and on, and they finally daggone took the cake when the husband daggone self-delete supposed to. No, Miss Allison, you ain't fooling me, girl. Take that story to the daggone hell with your ass. You knew that his daddy did that and y'all daggone planned it like that, but it ain't gonna work this way because y'all ain't never buying a story you ever bought or tried to sell. And that book, if it's got to be dogging, twitching, tearing, twitching, we don't want to daggone know nothing about his daggone private life, you crazy dunce. You the biggest dunce. I never give that girl a damn dunce hat for a walk of shame. Allison Holker, you will be revealed. People that feel in the spirit that you had something to do with your husband's unaliving, we do. Just like we believe that Ellen has something to do with Ann, because Ann unzipped her ass and came up out that plastic bag and they pushed her back down. So maybe you got some daggone. See, when Ellen's last show was daggone, she was saying goodbye. Do y'all see the plaque that she gave him? That was a goodbye forever. I ain't read into it for nothing. Look at it. His humiliation ritual was on Ellen's show. And then they deleted him. Y'all already humiliated the man. Then you turn around and do this to him? Allison, you and them people that got y'all's hands on this, baby. Boy, baby, you better hope he don't start daggone hunting, because he gonna get y'all. You ain't gonna be able to rest that night for seeing that man in your room while you laid up there with daggone, whatever his name is. He gonna make your life a living daggone hell just because daggone you ain't fooling me by the man using your damn weapon. And with that being said, Allison Holker, come holler at your girl, Big Mama. Show, because I want to know. Yes, ma'am. Y'all be blessed and have a good day. Because Allison Holker done took me all the way out my daggone spirit right now. I feel like this is a snake, and she's always been a snake in this man's grass, and she trying to keep them kids away from their daggone people, first and foremost. I don't care what kind of relationship Connie and daggone Twitch had. Don't pull them babies away from their grandma, lady. You already done pulled them out their daddy's life. You did that. That man didn't self-delete. God dang on you. Not that I believe so. Twitch's daggone spirit is daggone tugging on everybody talking about him right now. Allison, it's a whole lot of spiritualness going on. And his spirit is working. And baby, when all these people get done talking, you're going to get daggone investigated. Hey, wasn't no daggone, none of the red spot all over the place. Wasn't none of that in there. Just a body and a daggone blah, blah, blah. And a towel around him. That don't seem like somebody that was at a hotel by themselves. It seemed like the hotel kind of lying too. Mm-hmm. It looked like the hotel got paid to lie. Huh, Miss Allison Holker? It's mighty funny y'all know what exact hotel to go to. That's what's strange to me. How did you know? You Allison, you had to tell the story of all this. So you told them that your husband went to a hotel down the street from you, because that's what came out, right? He ran all the way. You said he walked. You said he walked to the hotel. But how would you know where he went, Allison? You told the story. It's like you told us he went to the hotel. He put his phone on airplane mode. You and that man was arguing, Allison. And you're not fooling me, girl. Ain't no husband gonna leave home, take his phone, put it on airplane mode for his wife not to contact him unless that bitch was on his motherfucking nerves and he had to get the fuck on. Yes, ma'am. You wrecked his nerves that day. And my man ain't great turning like a see. Hey, you told the story about the phone being on airplane mode. Girl, Elaine. Hey, Miss Elaine, boo. Happy New Year, sweetie. Big Mama, didn't you say when this first happened that she had something to do with it? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Everybody follow me know Big Mama daggone said that daggone chick had something to do with it. It's just a fact, Miss Bruno, that this girl, the same thing that she wrote in her book is the same thing that's in the suicidal letter, baby. Y'all got the daggone. When I heard that, she put in the book, and then what she did, and thank you, baby. And then when she daggone see the suicide letter is the same thing that she done wrote in her book about him having issues with that. You feel me? Like, y'all know she ain't. I tell y'all, April Thomas is going down just like this daggone chick here going down. What you say? Allison Holker knew that Miss Connie's man, Twitch's dad, because they put a whole lot of this out here yesterday. The little girl got out here and she just put a whole lot out here. And then Manny in her conversation is just tipping the bags over and out the damn pot. And into your glass, my glass, his glass, her glass, everybody's glasses. Yes, ma'am. Tea is everywhere. Yes, ma'am. So she tried to put the little girl out here to try to say, my mom didn't say Stephen was an addict. She did. And she also said her ex was battling with that too. So you done been with two, see, we can read between the lines. She done been with two men, allegedly, that was dope fiends, as she want to say. They come out here talking about he stopped taking a bath and stopped doing. Why was that anybody's business? Allison wants the shine, but she'll never get it. Like Beyonce, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it, Allison. By coming out here trying to paint this man out to be some daggone. He couldn't have never been on no damn drugs like you said he was. He would have been dysfunctional. And marijuana is a herb, people. It's not a drug. Sick of folks. Shit, she probably partaking with her drunk tail. They said she daggone get drunk and don't know how to act in places and things. Probably got drunk and daggone off the husband and left him in the hotel and called the law a day later. No, not called, but ran to the police station. She already had that police on standby. That very police officer that took this and came to the house and all that, Allison Holker know him. That's why she ran to the police station. She wanted to make sure that the very person that she talked to about her husband was the right person to cover this up with her and for her. Weasley. These demons don't fool me. When I tell y'all it's on a spiritual thing, it's what it is. It's on a spiritual thing. They just don't know it. Crazy suckers. But Allison, you will be exposed just like April Thomas. April thinks she getting away with things. You think you got away with this. But baby, it won't make sense that this man used your weapon to take his own self out of it. That was first clue to Big Mama. Why would he use her weapon when he could have took his own? Oh, that's a clue, Big Mama. Oh, yes, ma'am, she did. Go ahead, had her hands in on it. They should have checked his hands to see if he even shot the damn thing. They was faulty with this investigation. They, FBI, I need y'all to get on the job. Because daggone Big Mama's Bureau investigation already been on it and solved it. Her and her new boo probably daggone been seeing each other. He found out that she was messing around on him. Because she daggone moved on too fast for Big Mama. I'll be still in here boo-hooing about my man. This nigga done daggone moved on with another man in her arms. And daggone just as gleeful and daggone loving in the eyes you can see it. But you should have got you another black man. Ain't nobody used to seeing you with nothing else but a black man. Ew. Not saying that I'm prejudiced, y'all, but ew. It don't look good on Allison. She look good with chocolate. The fuck? I said what I said. Y'all have a blessed day. Big Mama ain't gonna beat y'all's ears up tonight. I love y'all so much and y'all be blessed. Allison, just know they coming for you, girl.